You know that feeling, right? That simple, pure joy you get from just petting a cat? That wave of calm that just washes over you? Well, guess what? It's not magic. It's actually science. So today, we're going to pull back the curtain and look at what's really going on, the exact chemical reactions happening inside your brain that make that moment feel so incredibly good.
So let's just jump right in with the big question. Why does this simple act feel so healing? So many of us have felt it, that instant stress relief. But the reason why is this really cool story happening inside your brain's chemistry.
And the answer? It's all happening right inside your head. The second you start petting a cat, your brain basically throws what I like to call a feel-good chemical party. And there are a few very important guests that we absolutely need to meet.
First up, let's roll out the red carpet for the guest of honor, oxytocin. You've probably heard of it as the love hormone or the cuddle hormone, and for good reason. It's all about creating bonds and that feeling of connection.
So how does it work? Well, oxytocin dials down your social stress and creates these amazing feelings of warmth, trust, and intimacy. And what's really wild is that when you're petting your cat and you feel that deep connection, that's a real chemical bond being formed. Your brain doesn't really see a difference between that and other close relationships. Okay, next up at the party, let's welcome dopamine. The best way to think about dopamine is like your brain's reward manager. So when your cat starts to purr or maybe leans into your hand asking for more pets, your brain gets this little signal that says, hey, you're doing something really good right now. And boom, the reward system kicks in.
And that is what gives you that hit of pleasure, that, this is the best feeling. It totally reinforces the behavior. It's the chemical that makes you want to keep on petting the cat, creating this perfect, positive feedback loop of pure joy. Our next guest is serotonin. Now, if dopamine is the life of the party, serotonin is kind of the calm, cool, collected guest that just makes sure everyone's having a stable, good time. It's your body's main mood stabilizer.
And think about it, it makes total sense. That simple rhythmic motion of stroking a cat's fur, you combine that with their warmth and just their gentle presence, it's almost meditative, isn't it? That physical sensation alone is enough to give your serotonin levels a nice, healthy boost. And that's exactly why you feel so peaceful, and your anxieties just seem to melt away.
And finally, rounding out our VIP list, we have endorphins. These are the body's very own natural painkillers and happiness boosters. They get released during things like laughing, exercising, and, you guessed it, interacting with a friendly animal.
This is why petting a cat can feel physically good. Endorphins get to work relaxing your muscles, easing tension, and just creating that amazing overall sense of bliss. It's your body's way of rewarding you with a little dose of euphoria.
So while this incredible happy party is kicking off in your brain, something else really important is happening at the same time. One very unwelcome guest is being firmly shown the door, the stress monster, a hormone called cortisol.
And here is the absolute key. It's a powerful chemical trade-off. As all four of those fantastic feel-good hormones are rising, your body's #1 stress hormone, cortisol, is actively going down. The good stuff goes up, the bad stuff goes down. Simple as that.
And the results of having less cortisol are immediate, and they're physical. Your heart rate actually slows down, your muscles unclench, and that feeling of tension just eases up. This is why study after study shows that interacting with a cat is basically a direct prescription for lowering stress.
So this makes you wonder, right? What makes cats so uniquely good at this? I mean, sure, other things can make us happy, but there's just something special about cats. Let's take a look at their healing superpowers. Honestly, cats are basically perfectly engineered little soothing machines. That repetitive, rhythmic motion of petting is deeply calming to our nervous system. Their body temperature is a little higher than ours, which gives you that comforting warmth, and they offer this simple, non-judgmental affection that you don't have to work for.
But here it is, the secret weapon, the purr. A cat's purr vibrates at a frequency between 25 and 150 hertz. And get this, studies have shown that frequencies in this exact range can actually promote healing and have a powerful sedative effect on humans. It's literally a healing vibration. How cool is that? So, when we put all of this science together, the feel-good chemicals, kicking out the stress monster, and the cat's own secret weapons, what we get is a simple but unbelievably powerful formula for well-being.
This is it. This is the equation for that feeling. It's not just some vague sense of happiness. Nope, it is a precise, measurable, and potent chemical reaction happening inside your body. The 4 happiness chemicals go up, and the 1 big stress chemical goes down. And that right there is the key takeaway. This chemical cocktail is what creates that state of being healed, that deep feeling of peace and contentment. It's not just in your head. It is a real, tangible, biological event happening throughout your entire system. So we'll just leave you with that question. And now you know that if you do go find a furry friend, the joy you feel isn't just a feeling, it's a perfectly balanced chemical formula for healing. Thanks for joining this explainer.